Advocacy in school libraries means advocating for students. It is the coordinated and a comprehensive process by which support for this library program is created within the greater community. It is essential to library survival. Public relations is a term used to describe a broad effort to create an overall favorable opinion. These two concepts are closely related and both depend on positive interactions between library staff and students, teachers, administration, and community leaders. The first step in designing a public relations advocacy plan is to identify the customers of the library, stakeholders both within and outside the school community who have a vested interest in the success of the library. Internal groups would include the students and staff, and the external groups would include parents, community members, businesses, and others who have a vested interest in the library. Ways of communicating with these groups should be identified and put into practice. Methods differ from group to group, but can include one-on-one visits to classroom teachers, inviting staff to come into the library to preview materials, or sending invitations to external groups for special events and presentations. This is just a few suggestions of the ways to reach out to the variety of stakeholders. The most powerful method involves personal experience with staff and students within the library facility. An advocacy plan should be put into place and designed by a comprehensive group of both external and internal stakeholders. There are a wide variety of activities that can be included in such a plan. There are tried and true ways that will bring attention to the school library. A first step would be to provide evidence-based practice in the form of a portfolio that has pictures of events and results of successes. This can be a display in the library, or images, videos, and information linked to the library's website. What it all boils down to is advertising the many facets of activities in the school library. Areas that an advocacy plan can include are being open to the community, for example, inviting students to give presentations for community members and groups that highlight programs in the school library, or by creating a service project in the community. Establishing and maintaining a school library website provides a perfect opportunity to promote services, as well as providing links to and from related websites and portals that will be helpful to students doing research. Certainly, organizing displays and exhibits of student projects will advocate for the library. These displays can be on campus, in a display case, posters on walls, linked to the library website, or the exhibits can be posted in the library. Additional steps toward advocacy include developing and circulating publications, including newsletters that will inform students, teachers, and parents about library hours, services, and collections, as well as information about events and projects ongoing in the library. Library staff can support teachers by preparing resource lists and pamphlets linked to the curriculum. Advocacy is also accomplished by presenting information about what the school's library offers for new students and highlighting new materials and projects for parent meetings. Organizing a Friends of the Library group for parents and community will provide a means for them to stay connected to the library activities and act as an advocacy group for a variety of issues. Forming a library committee will provide an opportunity for students and staff to consult on issues that affect the library program, as well as offering a forum for discussion and planning. Additionally, activities for promoting the library can include organizing book fairs, establishing reading and literacy campaigns such as Teen Read Week, a Mock Newbery Committee, or the California Young Reader Incentives, creating poetry slams, and so many other possibilities. Advocacy can also be addressed by having interior and exterior signs advertising the library and connecting with outside agencies such as the public library, museums, and local history groups. Here's an example of a school library's public relations plan. The plan outlines projects at various times throughout the school year, by semester, by month, by week, and ongoing. The library committee can oversee these activities, and they all seem very doable. There's considerable research that's been conducted and replicated throughout the country that continues to show student achievement increases as shown on standardized tests, and that students learn more and get better grades when there is a good school library on their campus with qualified library staff. The major theme, supported by replicated research across the country, confirms that the presence of a credentialed school librarian, collaboration between school librarians and classroom teachers, technology access, and collection size combine to elevate student learning. See your text, Where Do I Start, pages 98 to 100, for detailed results of various research studies. Check out the link to a very short advocacy clip that says a lot in just a few seconds. So here are some displays that have been put together in the library, and these are with a summer theme. You have an assignment to create a display and to photograph it and then submit it to the Dropbox. The two links on this page will show you some examples of ideas that folks have collected on Pinterest for high schools and other schools. So really the internet is a huge receptacle of just enormous amounts of ideas for displays. So you can search around and see what works for you and put something together and then photograph it. So let your imagination just take flight. So this is the end for now, and stay tuned. We'll be back.